Welcome back. In this video we'll look at we'll complete the Terraform setup for step functions, and then we'll also create basic code for the two agents, that is the two lambdas we have, ingestion and coverage, and we'll try to do and apply it to the Terraform modules and see if we are able to create the resources which we plan to do in the beginning. So if I share my screen, this is the place we left off last time. We'll complete the step functions remaining part, so as we saw that it created the ASL related code in the step functions resource itself. With this particular prompt, we will ask it to create a separate ASL file, under another step functions folder, which would be outside the modules folder, and then we'll ask it to create basic code for the two agents, and we'll then try to do an apply, and check if we have the lambdas getting created on AWS, S3 getting created, step function state getting created. So if at all those things are in place, then we will have all the major resources which we wanted to create, we would have created by then. And then in the next video we'll start off with the actual agent development, the nitty-gritties of the two agents we'll look at and take it from there. So let me first start off with completing the infra part of step functions. By the way, I've just renamed the repo to insurance claims automation instead of workflow, so just keep a note of that. I've just put the prompt. Let me be back once it creates the resources. So it created the ASL file, so it created a very basic code inside that file. Obviously this code will change, so it is just taking into account the two lambdas, and if we go to the main.tf inside of infra, these are the two ARNs it is referring to, and this is where we have given the path to the ASL file. Definition path as a variable is defined here, as you can see. So definition path would be defined as a variable here inside of step functions folder, and instead of the code or the ASL file being referenced here, we are now referencing it with this syntax. Hope it makes sense. Yes, apart from that, I think this is what we needed. Mostly we have the things in place. We have the outputs.tf, we have the variables.tf, step functions resource name AWS SFN state machine. Now let us create the basic agent code, and we will also check the handler names we are referencing to. Let's quickly do that. I think this should be real quick. Yes, so it has put the very basic code for coverage lambda, where we are just logging the event object. Similarly for the ingestion, we are just logging the event object, no logic we are putting there, and it has then created the two zip files inside the same folder. Let's quickly go to the tenant folder, dev.autowares, ingestion.zip. So this name you can little bit change to only coverage, not coverage lambda. So minor changes you may have to do, and things can change with different versions of Claude as well. So this should be fine. And one more thing, here we have to come out 4 folders. We are inside dev, so 1, 2, 3, and then we have to go to src, and then we have to go inside agents. So this is one. These are some minor adjustments you would need to make. By the way, you don't need to remember these adjustments because when you do Terraform apply, you will have these as errors. Okay, so don't worry about that I have to remember these things or what. Okay, focus on the overview architecture and how I'm doing it, instead of trying to remember each and everything I'm doing. Focus on the approach I'm taking. Okay, that would be better. Okay, moving on, let me quickly check the handler name as well. Let's go to the Lambda we have provided in our lambda.tf. Okay, so let's quickly check. We have given handler only here. Okay, I think it would not matter right now. We can revisit this later. Only thing is, these zips should be available right now in the proper location, because we want to do one apply and have all these basic resources in place in AWS. Okay, so it looks good. Let me quickly do the Terraform apply. For that I have to first log in. Okay, and I have to go to the dev folder as well, right? Okay, so I'm in the dev folder. Okay, this will take some time. Let me come back once we have the initialization done. Yes guys, so I was trying to do TFE apply. I found one error that IAM role on main.tf already exists basically inside IAM main.tf. Okay, this is because we have given a very generic step functions role name. Okay, maybe it already exists in my account. So this is where we have to make use of project and environment variables, as we have done in other places. I think it got missed out in IAM.tf. By the way, let me rename it to IAM. Okay, so let's do that. So let me have these two variables. Let me create a variables .tf only. Okay, let's see if we have some variables here, and output also, lot of outputs in the same file. Okay, let's create a outputs.tf. Okay, it looks cleaner, and let's make use of these two variables, environment and project, now in IAM.tf, because obviously we have those in the main infra folder. So we would have to basically project them from the main.tf here like this. Okay, now it gets available there. Okay, and now we can use them. So let's take a queue out of Lambda, how we have done it. Okay, even in step functions we are doing it. S3 obviously we should be doing it. Yes, let's do that in IAM. Okay, so name, only 3 resources we are having, right? Ingestion, Lambda, policy. Yeah, so all these let us create it with this. Okay, give me a bit, give me 1 second. I'll fix this real quick. Okay, right, and this ingestion and then dash role. Okay, that's the idea. Remove this. Similarly here, dash role. Okay, that is because here we have not properly closed it. So this is the coverage role, this is the ingestion role. Okay, let me remove this. Looks good. And this is the SFN, execution role. Okay, looks good. Similarly, let's do the same thing for our policies as well. Okay, so we'll do like this, okay. Like this. This we'll call it coverage. Remove the SFN. Okay, and similarly we'll just do the same thing here with ingestion. Okay, looks good. I think now it's fine. We have only, I think, 6 places we are having the name. Okay, meanwhile I'll also change the way we are creating those resources. Use the project. Okay, this is because we are basically creating the IAM before creating the dev.tfs. That's why it did it like this. Anyway, so I'll try to see if I can fine tune the prompts, but I think some fine tuning here and there shouldn't be a big problem. Okay, now I think it should work fine. That's the error I was facing. Let me quickly do a Terraform apply and we'll see if it works, and then we'll check the resources if they are getting created. Yes, so all these resources were applied. So let's quickly go to our AWS console. Let's check if our S3 got created. Okay, let me go to, I think the name of our bucket was automation, right? Insurance claims automation. Yes, this got created. Automation -dev, which is the environment name we gave. State machines, let's quickly check if we have the insurance claims automation claims workflow dev. Just a second. Okay, got it. Yeah. We could have given without claims workflow as well, but it doesn't, it's not a big deal. Okay, and then let's also look at if lambdas have got created really quick. So insurance claims automation ingestion dev is there. Okay, and insurance claims automation dev ingestion and automation. Let's look at insurance only because I have a number of different functions. Yes, claims automation coverage dev. Yes, this is the coverage related lambda. Okay, so that's what I wanted to cover in this video. We have the initial setup all up and ready. We have the step functions getting created. We have the S3 where the files would be placed. We have the two agents, one for ingestion, one for coverage. Okay, so next video we will basically make this workflow more advanced, where we will have the actual code for ingestion and coverage. We'll try to develop that. So hope you're liking the series. Until the next video, this is Romit signing off from Epicenter. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.